when the enemy comes in like a flood, the Spirit of the Lord will raise a standard against him. Welcome back. I'm Carissa, and this is Carissa's Confirming Corner. And today we're going to talk about how to stand and let God fight. Often we hear the term stand and fight. And often we say fight the enemy. But God never instructed us to fight the enemy. He told us to resist the devil and he will flee. Now when you look up the term resist, it means to take a stand or to withstand. And withstand means to be undamaged and unharmed. So therefore, those definitions did not say moving. It does not say that you're going to be put something on something else. It did not instruct you to do anything else. What it did say is to stand. You will never defeat the devil alone. He is not your battle. He is the Lord's. Only God can defeat the devil. Your job is to stand and allow him to fight. And also he says the Spirit of the Lord will raise a standard. Now the minute you receive salvation, the Holy Spirit enters you. And it is what leads and guides you and convicts you. But you have to take heed to it. Often we quench the Spirit. We don't allow him to do what he's instructed to do. And we quench him by doing wrongdoings or just simply not taking heed to what he's saying. Again, it didn't say we will raise a standard. It said the Spirit of the Lord will raise a standard. That's why it bothers me when I was researching and it was saying how it wasn't true that God wouldn't give you more than you can bear. The opposite word is can bear. Not how much you want to bear. God will never give you more than you can bear. That means if he allows you to have it, that means you can carry it. If God brings you to it, he will definitely bring you through it. I was thinking about the enemy coming in like a flood. And I went to a special place just to clear my head and to think. And God allowed me to see different things. Now when you're in a lake or a river, you see three different things. You see markers, you see a pier, and you see a bridge. Now when the flood comes, God determines what your position is. Now if you're the marker, you're just standing there warning others of how deep the depth is around you. So therefore they will not drown or get stuck. If you're a pier, you're there to reach out further than someone could on land. To reach those that are lost, that have been swept away. If you're a bridge, you're there to help people overcome the flood and to go to safety. But yet still, you're still standing. You're there to be used as God sees fit. Now think about if you're in the mindset to fight the enemy and you're so-called standing, will you be remaining standing while you're fighting? Is it possible to stand put and fight the devil all at the same time? Eventually you will fall. You will lose balance. And then God will have to pick you up. But if you just follow his instructions in the beginning to stand and allow him to fight, you will not be moved. If you allow the Holy Spirit to raise a standard against the devil, you will not be moved. So when you are moved and when you do fall, whose fault is it? Did you allow God to fight your battles? Did you allow the Holy Spirit to raise a standard against the devil? Remember, this is not your battle. I challenge you to take a stand and allow God to fight. You cannot and should not do this alone. For the only battle you should conquer is your mind. I pray that this was a blessing to you. Please click subscribe below and tell someone. And remember, when you're down to nothing, God is up to something.